Hi everyone, it's me. I've been very busy because I am dancing at a big event tomorrow held by my dance sister. She's produced it all. She's holding this big ball, ACOTAR themed ball. For those of you who don't know, ACOTAR is a court of thorns and roses. So this is called a ball of thorns and roses, and I am playing Amren. I'm doing a Mudra Bollywood dance, and there will be 10 of us performers, local performers at this event. So one little alteration turned into many, and I've been working on the shit for like 2 weeks. So I just want to show you, most of the stuff I got is from Amazon and I altered everything. So okay, first, actually these are not from Amazon. These were actually these beautiful thong sandals that one of my ex's mothers had bought for me, and I loved them so much, and they were falling apart because it was like 10 years ago, and they were just like, I wore them so much, but I loved the embellishments on them and I didn't want to throw them away, so I cut them off the sandals, threw the sandals away, and I made them into ring bracelets. So that goes around your wrist, and then that goes around your finger, and they're perfect for Indian dance. So I'm so happy I get to use them. This is a belt. It looks very Native American. This part here, it was like coral and turquoise stones, and I covered everything with crystal, just clear crystal and red gloss crystals, and now it looks more Indian. So it's so perfect. It actually looks kind of Odyssey style, the belts here. Odyssey Indian classical dance is so fast, so this really reminds me of that. And I cut the extension was so long because it's for all sizes, which is great, but I cut a lot of it off and still have a little bit just in case I want it very low on my hips. But that extra chain that was left from this went towards making these bracelet rings, which is great. Like, it was perfect. So $15 for this beautiful belt. And I'll show a picture of my outfit after this. Then I got this one. This was already made like this. This is a normal, you know, the ring bracelet, kind of like what I made. But I added green stones to this part, and these already came with it. But since Amren is mostly black and red, she doesn't really wear green, so that's why I kind of like made these today, because these will just go more with it. Green's not really her color, so I'm not going to wear that, but I can definitely wear it other times and for other performances. So Amren is known to wear rubies. She loves rubies. I do all of this with one hand. So this is the ruby necklace. I embellished everything. These little stones did not come on it. It only came with the large ones, and I added all the little ones to make it just more intense with the red. So, and this set was only $12.99, like so cheap. So I added the smaller rubies and around the bottom as well, embellishments. And then it came with a tika, and I also added a few smaller rubies to that. These pearls aren't the best quality, they're plastic, they're not even glass, but it's okay. I mean, for performing, it's great. Like, and they're very lightweight, which is important because it's easy to pin to your hair, it's easy to dance in when things are quite light. So that's that whole set. I absolutely love it. I think it's an amazing deal, especially for the price. And when you embellish it, you just elevate it and make it look so much more expensive than it is. See, I added all those little rubies to this center one, and then it just looks really, really nice. I kind of want to get other colors now, so I use these glass crystals to make my embellishments. obviously because I'm using a lot of red. Those are the red ones I'm using right now. And put this back. It came with these plastic boxes. I love when Indian jewelry comes with these plastic boxes because you can see everything inside and it's convenient. And I've got my churia, my bangles. So I actually embellished these as well. Originally, they had these really dark, ugly resin gems that you could barely see. They almost looked brown, black, or whatever. And I took them all off and I replaced them with these gorgeous crystal glass rhinestones, and they look so much more beautiful now because even in dim light you can see them. With the other ones you would not be able to see those. So sometimes, like, the deals you get on Amazon, even when it's cheap, embellishing them is so worth it because you're getting such a good deal. And I love the design of these oxidized silver antique looking. My whole set for my performance tomorrow. And also I want to show you this cool mat I recently got off Amazon. So it is basically like a paint all-purpose crafts project workshop mat, and it's silicone. It's got like measurement ruler on one side, and then it's got this palette which you can remove, and it has this little cover lid so your paint won't dry out. And obviously you can use it for anything crafty you can use it for, but I highly recommend. I've been enjoying this so much. It fits in here perfectly like a little puzzle so it doesn't move around. And then this cup, which is also collapsible and removable. And I love this cup a lot because not only it can hold the water for paint, it can hold your tools like that. Also, what I love too is that it holds glue. When I'm stoning, I need my glue upright, and often I'm like this, and it still comes out. Even when it's like tilted like that, the glue will still come out unless it's totally upright. So this cup is so good because it helps. And I can't believe I didn't find this before. This makes everything so much easier. The little raised edge there means that the gemstones won't be falling all over the place. It's great. So my character Amren has a short, very sleek bob, and it was way too much work to make my hair short with pinning it and stuff. It's got to be styled, but I got a real human wig. It's very weird because it's so much thinner than my actual hair. So my mum had to like braid my hair in sections and pin it all to my head. But there is the inside. This is a glue-free wig, meaning you can just put it on. You don't need to glue it, and it kind of blends in. It's got little combs and elastic with rubber coating on the inside. And I think this is the 10-inch bob. Yeah, this is the 10-inch. And it looks pretty good, like, considering I've never worn a wig before and I was literally able to just put it on my head. But I'm going to have to straighten it and style it. And then I got my favorite hair clips. You guys have probably seen this so much in my videos. I use these all the time, especially when I perform. And they are the only clips that hold my hair. Magic Grip hairpins. I've broken a few, so I needed to get new ones. Prime Day, they were on sale for $5, so I grabbed them. For some reason, for those of you who are interested, the tortoise shell ones, this color is more durable than the black or the clear. If you read the reviews, people complain that the black and the clear ones break a lot. Even though these can break, I've been using them for 2 years and I've only broken 3. So usually it's when I stress them a lot with large head pieces and stuff like that. But this is how they look. And they are not good for thin hair. These will not hold thin hair. But for thick hair, they really hold. And I love them so much. Like, I love them. I also got mini, like, actual bobby pins. Even though bobby pins generally don't work with my hair because my hair is so thick, often these don't work. But I have a head jewelry, I have a tika that I need to bobby pin into this wig. So I looked up strong bobby pins anyway, and I found something called the hair edit, and it had really good reviews. Apparently these are supposed to be stronger than normal bobby pins, and they're matte, and they're supposed to be like stronger and have better tension than regular ones. See, strong tension for all day hold, true to life color disappears in hair. So hopefully these will hold my tika in place. Actual hair, I cannot use these. They pop out, they break, they bend. For thick hair, these aren't so great, but for pinning jewelry and stuff, it should work. So, but for pinning actual hair, these are just magic. I wish they made them in metal, because then they wouldn't break and they'd be even more durable, but they hold so well. They're very lightweight and I love them so much. Lastly, we have my gongru, which is my Indian classical dance bells. They look like this. They're brass, they're authentic. It's only one row. Usually you want, like when you're doing like pure Indian classical dance, you usually want rows and rows, like 5, 6, some people even have what, 7, 8 rows, but a lot of rows. But since I'm a fusion Bollywood dancer, I do mudra infused Bollywood, I don't need rows and rows and rows, because I'm not doing Kathak or Bharatanatyam or Odissi the whole time. So one row is good for me. My traditional silver anklets, not as comfortable though. These metal anklets kind of dig into the skin. But anyway, and here are my elf ears. Amren is a fairy, so I'm going to be gluing them to my ears with this Maran liquid latex. But I also ordered this strong adhesive. It's supposed to be stronger than Spirit Gum. It's called Graphtobian Pro Adhesive, and it's very strong. It was on sale for like $9 something, so I went ahead and purchased it. It's coming tomorrow, and it had amazing reviews. It's epoxy resin. It's supposed to be very, very, very strong, that you need like remover to get rid of it, but we'll see. Usually oil happens to get rid of everything, so yeah, I'm gonna try that out tomorrow if this doesn't work out. I find liquid latex to be quite difficult to work with. It can be used as an adhesive too, but this is supposed to be a strong adhesive, so we'll see. And then here are the harem pants I got from Amazon. They were only $16 something, and so worth it. They kind of remind me of dhoti pants, and I dance in those as well. So even though this is supposed to be belly dance, whatever, I can easily wear them for Indian dance. And because of the style of them, they have this holographic lining too. The sequence lining is so cute. The edge, I love holographic gold and holographic silver, and it's that way on both sides. It's cool because it kind of looks like a skirt, but they're pants or trousers. And then the top I'm wearing, well, it's a bra. Even though I'm dancing like mudra, you know, cholis can be very bra-like, but this is a bra. One of my best friends in Vegas, Freddie, had made this for me for my Evil Queen costume years ago. I think back in 2019 or something. I recently embellished the back with rhinestones, and I had just done some repairs and restitched it because it was old and it was getting kind of loose. So I did so much sewing work today, but look how gorgeous those feathers are. And then I'm going to be wearing my dupatta. I actually stoned the dupatta, spent hours one night doing both sides equally. So on both sides they have the exact same rhinestones and all perfectly matched up. This was quite plain before, so I wanted to really jazz it up, and it's gonna look nice. So I'll put a picture at the end and I'll show you guys. And of course, On Saturday, when I'm getting ready, I'm going to make another video so you guys can see it on me in video. Thank you for watching. Bye.